anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Crumstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Delivers over the middle, and the defense smothers him for no gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking for a man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. So an opening drive, 3rd and 10. And here comes the crowd noise. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The ball starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And here's the handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Fakes the handoff here. Looking to throw it. And they've got him on the blitz.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Oh, what a spin! And they finally grab a huge return coverage team. Lucky he didn't score there. The offense starts with excellent field position. looking to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Meadows. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. This traditional SEC clash goes back to 1901 almost always on the third Saturday in October. And Follows fans glad, Kirk, that the post-Nick Saban era has begun in Tuscaloosa.
Yeah, I mean, think about that. Coach Saban, I think he lost one time. I think he was 16-1 against Tennessee as the head coach there. And going back to the 90s and early 2000s, Tennessee used to dominate the series. So back and forth it goes, and we'll see who can win this one today. Third Saturday in October, always a fun Saturday.
First down, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Has it back to the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, tie. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Caught in the backfield. It's Butler.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And the defense grabs him after the completion. Is just short of the first down.
And they get some positive yards here, which is from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
So let's see what they like here on third and short inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Butler. Breaks loose at the 40. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Handoff from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere after a loss of a play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looking to pass here on second down. Throws it to the right. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
And here the time.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. And the Vols are moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. Second and 10 here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. Rammed down the middle. It's Butler.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch and up for the 1st down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
No surprise. Offense going for it on 4th down. Wants to throw it. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a 1st down.
End zone ahead. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground. By doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. Touchdown, Tennessee. They finish off the scoring drive. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle made at the 29, so he picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is why this guy's considered one of the top defensive ends in the entire country. He came in off the edge so quickly there. Look out, because that's exactly what was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. The receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking deep to the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. And he puts it out of bounds, so no return. One more play here in the quarter. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grant behind the line. It's Butler. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And as we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught behind the line. It's Butler. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
You know, on 3rd down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
The ball's come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick throw, the catch is made. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He pulls in the catch. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Vols.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. The Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just wanted to battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Tries the right with a quick throw. What a catch! You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Penalty sets him back, makes it 1st and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Caught quickly. Great swings at the 40. And here he goes. Out past the 30. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Bama.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop in the offense and back. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And the pass knocked down by the defense, incomplete.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down, looking to throw the football. The pass rush gets home.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get the third down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past. We're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Second down after that run on the previous play. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
Timeout, Tennessee.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Grab behind the line. It's Meadows. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Not a huge gain here, but the quarterback does a nice job of going with this safe, smart option, finding the big tight end and picking up a critical first down to keep this drive rolling.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Not able to connect, incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Clean to the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
And not through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the mark. Come to the line for second down and very short now. They keep him guessing with a run.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And the wideout goes in motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he'll set up to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Butler. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. Touchdown. Volunteers. This offense really clicking.
Well, that's how you close a half up. But what a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
And the extra point was up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He'll return it from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner heads out of bounds. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On first down, it's play action. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Alabama.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot, they can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
PAT puts them in front by 7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. One more play before they head to the locker room. They'll hand it off. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Volunteers will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Trying to build the lead as we begin the third quarter and trying to clean up those pass protection issues. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
You know, know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Close to the tight end. Caught on the outside. It's Meadows. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage,
he's in the clear. Make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Tiny space at the 20. Touchdown, tie. That's how you finish a play. The momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. I mean, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Tries to get it to the running back. Hunt over the middle. It's Butler. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And looking to throw now on first down. On the move now. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Catch made down inside the 25.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
A first down sack, a surprise. It moves him back into fringe field goal range. Looking to do on second and long. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He lets it rip. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Now on third and very long, looking to throw. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. We're going to go for it on fourth down. And the quarterback dropping back. Deep shot toward the end zone. And the pass is batted down, broken up on fourth down. What a play.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Off the play fake on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receiver. And that's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open. Across midfield. The 30. At the 20.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Loaders into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Well, they had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Well, this is what we hoped for. This is what we expected, Kurt. A tight, tough battle between two really good teams. Now, who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these two teams have actually lived up to the billing of two top-5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now, with so much on the line early in the year, tight game, who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor?
First down, looking to throw the ball. He flips it to the back across the middle. They bring him down quickly, a short pitching catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Here's the second down play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He's looking deep down the middle. He's got it near the end zone. He takes it into the end zone. Let's check and see what that marker is about. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down just across the 25-yard line. First and 10, looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. Allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now big decision coming up here on fourth.
They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw yet again. On the move now. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in cross territory.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's fourth down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Avoiding the pressure, moving out to the right. Oh, he makes the catch. Ball carrier tackled at the 2, a solid gain on that completion.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short of the goal line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd and goal for the offense. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And he will score. Touchdown. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks an open space. Here he goes. They finally get him down, but a big play to 46.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pressure is coming. The receiver grabs it. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
2nd down after that completion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Vols. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And the point after is right down the middle. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. Wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On third down, he drops to throw. He escapes the pocket. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They're going to run it here. He's got the 40. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. The Volunteers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. And Kirk, that puts him over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show on a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today. Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Good throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the fourth quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short game.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Pass caught on a comeback route. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Volunteers.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Snags the quick throw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it second and medium. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Looking to throw it on first down. The receiver makes the grab. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Just a great play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a form tackle while driving the offensive player back in the process.
Getting set. Here's second down.
Up through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead, but instead they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
A crucial play in this game. It's third down and 2. Try and muscle for the first down. Make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. He finds some space. The pickup is 7 yards, now second and 3.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. So second and short here, exactly what you want when you're trying to run the clock out and secure the victory. Receiver in motion now. Pounding away with the run game. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that first down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is third down. What do you do? Keep it on the ground again or roll the dice, throw the football knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Third down play here out of the shotgun. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's fourth down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on third and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at fourth down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Knocks that one right down the middle. and they add to their lead.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Trying to find some room. It's Butler.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Gets into space at the 50. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. He'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, I'd love to see this quarterback sit in there and take the hit. But, man, he's got to do a better job of recognizing where to go with the ball and just throw it away. You can't throw it in double coverage.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught by the receiver. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And the offense will spend a timeout, stopping the clock with 22 seconds remaining.
And look at that, another big play. And you know what, Chris, now? This quarterback has over 400 yards on the day. What an impressive showing we've seen from this man this afternoon.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. On the run, he'll let it go. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. So the offense begins this drive backed up at the 4-yard line. Keeping it on the ground here. That one moves the ball to the 13-yard line. The kind of matchup you hope for. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.